Another My Jeep video of past work, part 2. The return hose for the power steering unit and my oil cinder unit came in by Amazon last night, and I'm going to prepare to put them on this morning. The high pressure line and assembly should be here tomorrow, and I'm going to go ahead and see what I could get done today. This was an easy job, but I did have problems lighting these threads up, both lines. I found that I needed both hands to get this installed. I had to put the camera down. Magic, it's done. And this is where the hose connects to the back side of the reservoir. And there's the clamp. Okay, I got the old cinder unit out, and it's pretty well wet down in there with oil. I don't know if you can see it or not. Get it in, but it's wet down in there, and that's probably it's wore out. And I'm gonna put the new one in. Hope I don't have no trouble getting it in, because I had a lot of trouble getting the connector off of that guy. Anyway, we're gonna get back to it. I'll complete this video when I get my additional parts in for the power steering. Well, here we go again with my Jeep. It's October 27th, Wednesday. And last night, Amazon delivered my high pressure power steering line. I've already installed the return line, so I'm going to go ahead and get that installed today. I'm going to go ahead and get it done without videotaping, because there are numerous videos on YouTube you can get. We'll see how to install this line. So out for now. Okay, update. Power steering lines are installed. And before I can run it and check for leaks, I'm going to have to bring the power steering level up, because I lost some when disconnecting the line. I'll pick it up from there later. And I had some residual power steering fluid around the connections, around those lines and other areas. And so I went ahead and sprayed some engine cleaner and all that, and I'll wash that down, let it dry before I check for leaks. Okay, started up, checking for leaks. I don't see any leaks, but when I first started up, the power steering unit was making a lot of noise. And I noticed they're not there now, but there was a lot of bubbles in the reservoir. Now it's quietened down. So maybe it was the air causing all the noise, I'm not sure. And the oil cylinder unit seems to be dry where it was installed. I know you can't see it down there, but it's good. And so far the oil pressure looks normal. And the engine light went off. I'm going to let it run for a while and see if that remains the same. I think now I overfilled the power steering unit. I may have to remove some of that. Yeah, let's go inside and look at the panel. See if it's the engine light's still off. Yep. Oil pressure is steady. Looks to be about normal. Engine light is still off. And let's see if this thing makes noise when I turn it. Yeah, it's still making some noise, but it was really loud earlier. I'll look into that later. But anyway, so far, oil pressure looks good. Fan's kicking on when it's supposed to. Engine light's out. Power steering's not leaking after installing the new lines. I'm glad I did videotape installing it because I had a hard time getting this one here, because that's the old unit. It would back in easy. I had a hard time getting this lined up and getting the threads to start. And the same way with the top. It looks easy, but I just had a hard time getting the threads to start. Anyway, the battery was low, so I had to put the... But anyway, so far, an improvement. I'm not sure about this power steering unit. It's a 200,000 mile plus Jeep, so that could be wore out. That might be something I have to replace. I'll be looking into that. I found, after I got underneath, I found the drive shaft for the front wheel drive was off. It had been taken out. I found it in the rear of the compartment. And it looks pretty beat, so I went ahead and ordered a new one. It'll be coming in next week. Alright, out for now. I'll update a little bit later.